What's up, guys, and welcome to episode 11 of the F1 Manager career for Williams here. We're going to start off with some pit crew training, and as you can see on the training summary, no matter what training we do, it's going to give us a negative factor, which is kind of frustrating, and I don't know how to avoid that, yeah, so that's going on at the moment. We're coming off of a very, very interesting Austrian race where had a little collision between teammates, between Pourchaire and Alex Albon. Pourchaire really struggling to find his feet here at Williams, but I had a closer look at his stats, and it was showing that his two of his worst attributes were overtaking and defending, which were around like the low 60s, if not 60 itself, as a rating. But yeah, that was frustrating to find out. Unfortunately, I kind of rushed into it. But here we are in Q1. But as you can see, Pourchaire's one lap pace is actually amazing. But it's just the race pace which is completely awful. P9 and P11 as we stand in Q1, heading for our second running Q1 to pretty much guarantee. I mean, already guaranteed that we're into Q2, but here we are, just so much traffic. Hopefully try get a slipstream here. Finally, the AI actually trying to use the slipstream, but as we come into the final corner, it's Sonoda. I think that was Sonoda there. Oh, sorry, not Sonoda. Maybe it was De Vries backing out, but I don't understand why. Like, they're still getting in our way and then costing us a little bit of time, hence why we didn't really improve in that final sector. But here we are, just looking at the sector by sector times in our second Q2 run. Currently P14 and 15. Green sectors, personal bests for the first and second sector for Alex Albon and Pourchaire. And Pourchaire actually jumps Alex Albon, but then Gasly jumps us, and then inevitably Russell also jumps us. We got an engine penalty for Alex Albon, which is why he's starting P18, but this is a perfect chance for Pourchaire to really show off his stuff. Two stop, soft, medium, soft for both drivers as you go to the 5 red lights at the British Grand Prix. And away we go here, already deploying absolutely everything we can. Just try to make these aggressive overtakes early on. Pourchaire still P13. We're going to have to take advantage, especially when you got a Haas currently in P10 and P12. Now P11, trying to fight Pierre Gasly there is Kevin Magnussen. Not able to take advantage of this is Pourchaire. Possibly a move, but not at the moment here. Just biding his time, even though we've got him on push on absolutely everything. And Alex Albon trying to look for a move maybe on Nick De Vries. But still right behind Kevin Magnussen here is Pourchaire. Can he make any sort of effort to really push for the points, which is something we've consistently been away from. But here we are. Through Maggots and Beckett's here is Alex Albon down the inside of Nick De Vries, and he just makes it look so easy. So easy, especially when he's got a car directly ahead of him, trying to pretty much blocking him. He's able to still make the move, but here we are, Alex Albon again, looking to make a move, this time on Valtteri Bottas. Looking down the inside, is he going to make the move? Sends it down the inside, absolutely brilliant stuff, and is able to keep the move. But as you see right in front of us there, this Pourchaire who's locked up into the final few corners here, and now he's back at the grid. Now he is back at the grid, and it's a shame. It's a shame. It's becoming a very common theme here, Pourchaire making these errors. It is a shame, but we just got to move on and try make the most of what we've been given here. But here we are, Alex Albon looking to make some sort of move on Yuki Tsunoda, and then once again, Pourchaire has locked up into turn 7 this time. Here we are. Tail Pourchaire happily driving along, no pressure at all. Just completely locks up onto the grass, onto the gravel, and it's not great. It's not great. Now 3.5 seconds behind Guan Yu Zhou, but it's a shame. But Alex Albon, can he give us some sort of hope here? We've given him, well, we haven't really given him much here. He's currently on top up, but he's still looking to make the move around the outside now of Yuki Tsunoda on the soft compound. Significantly better grip than Tsunoda on the mediums here. Still fighting it is Yuki Tsunoda, but eventually we're able to make the move, and we're up into P14 for Alex Albon. And now we are fast approaching Oscar Piastri. Here, looking to gaining so much time through Maggots and Beckett's. Clearly a strength of ours on this track so far. But look at the speed, look at the strength. It's just absolutely brilliant from Alex Albon, looking to pretty much replicate what he did to Yuki Tsunoda just a few laps ago. Sticking it side by side here, round the outside. Able to hold it, making it the inside line now, and is able to make the move absolutely brilliantly. But now he has 5 seconds to Nico Hülkenberg. But here we are, Tsunoda boxing early. Sorry, not boxing early. He did have a little bit of an error. I think he locked up or something. And now Tail Pourchaire now has the opportunity to finally make a move, finally make an overtake on Yuki Tsunoda. One of very minimal overtakes he'd make. And then he locks up again. And he has completely butchered his tyres, and as you can see, my instant reaction gets him in the box. So he's now 21 seconds behind. We've just boxed Albon into some fresh mediums. So here we are, already making some moves on the Alfa Romeo. I believe this is Guan Yu Zhou. Alex Albon's trying to make the move on here. Trying to manage our ERS, and look at the exit. It's absolutely brilliant. The straight line speed is just extraordinary. And here we go. Alex Albon right behind the AlphaTauri here of Nick De Vries. He says thank you very much, and I believe we have 6 seconds now to Lando Norris, which but we're trying to get the undercut here on Nico Hülkenberg. He's come into the pits. He's really stretched those softs. A lot for many a lap longer than us, and he makes the move. Are we able to get the undercut on Nico Hülkenberg? This would be massive, but unfortunately he just gets ahead of us. But we're still going to try and make some sort of move here. Remember, he is on the very, very cold rubber here, and we are on some actually completely overheated rubber there. 121 degrees as we just noticed there. So we moved down to aggressive. But I feel like in this situation, I feel like I had to make the move here. We had to nearly give as much as we can without absolutely destroying our car. And here we go, trying to make the move down the inside now of Nico Hülkenberg. Currently still side by side with us here, coming into the final few corners. Pushes him slightly wide, but he's still side by side with us here. Coming through the first corner, second corner, and he still sticks it around the outside. Now the inside, and he's able to hold position. Absolutely brilliant driving there. So we had the run on Hülkenberg here, but we ended up slowing down a bit behind him, and then just not making a move. But eventually we're not actually able to make any sort of move. 2.4 seconds the gap now to Nico Hülkenberg, which is a shame. And then here we are on board with Tail Pourchaire, looking for a move from Valtteri Bottas, and he has spun. I think that's mistake number 4 in 28 laps, which is, and we've made another error on the, I believe, the same lap. Tail Pourchaire has locked up once again. It's becoming a struggle. It's actually becoming incredibly painful because I want him to be amazing. As we have yellow flags here, approaching the back of Lando Norris, and it's Nico Hülkenberg, currently P11, and he's done the exact same thing that Tail Pourchaire's done. done the exact same thing. So that's going to help us massively in trying to get past him when we get to our second stop here. But here we're right on the back of Lando Norris. Can we make any sort of move? We're giving them energy. We're giving them absolutely, well, not absolutely everything because we don't want to rinse our softs yet. But with 15 laps to go, trying to go around the outside, completely blocked off there by Lando Norris. I guess it's good defending in terms of the game, but we are faster, we are better, and we are making the overtake on the McLaren, and it's just as easy as that. Brilliant stuff. P13 now, but after the stops, we're able to make the move on Nico Hülkenberg, 7 seconds ahead, hoping Magnussen was the issue here for this yellow flag, but it's actually Esteban Ocon and Yuki Tsunoda just come to a complete stop. I have no idea what was going on there. But yeah, as Ocon said, he's completely lost. But we boxed Pourchaire, tried to get the fastest lap of the race. And you'd think being on the fresh softs and low fuel, absolutely everything given on that final lap, you'd think he'd get fastest lap. But as we have a look here, he obviously didn't. But it's the difference between what was actually the fastest lap and what he ended up getting, which was kind of funny. So 28.8 there for Max Verstappen, and then Théo Pourchaire's was a 1:30.4. Like, I don't know. I feel like it could have been at least closer. But yeah, there we are then. Alex Albon P12 starting from P18, which is pretty decent. I'd absolutely take that from Alex Albon. Obviously, you want more, but in the circumstances, we could take. I'm just gonna take what we can get. Théo Pourchaire, there is a lot to improve, a lot, and hopefully we can see more when we go to, I believe it's Hungary next. But yeah, 6 positions made by Alex Albon, which is absolutely what we need. Hülkenberg losing 3. Luckily, Magnussen didn't get any points, which is great, but Théo Pourchaire, it has to be better. It has to be better. We say he's 21st still in the bloody constructors, in the drivers' championship show. Sorry, but we're still 1 point behind Haas in the constructors. All to play for. All to play for. But we get a regulation vote here, trying to get some more hours and time into upgrading the car, which we're absolutely going to take, considering we're P7 right now. But yeah, we get some car inspection results, and then we get a school's invitation, which, yeah. But yeah, we obviously have to swap out some of the failed parts of the car, which will set us back a bit. Currently on 10 million. But yeah, we got Hungary next, but that will be for tomorrow. But if you like the video, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and ciao.